There we are. Welcome everybody to today's community live stream. This is the last early access live stream.
Is it? We're not having one next week?
We are having one next week, but it
Oh.
will no longer be early access.
Oh, right.
That's right.
I didn't listen
Because
for
something
the
is happening
keyword.
next week. So we just got back from South by Southwest. My name is Matthew Anderson. I go by Barrick in the community, as you guys know, and I have once again the lovely Serafina.
No, I'm Starlong.
The lovely Starlong.
I have the goatee and no hair. Right?
You're working on it. I'm working on my hair. I didn't announce this last time, but I don't know if anybody noticed. Nobody said anything. Very sad.
He's got a beard that he's going to dye a different color for the launch.
I am.
He's going to do
Is this a dare?
He's going to do the Lord British colors. So it's going to be blue on one side and gold on the other.
I can do that.
So if you want Barrick to do that, you should go ask a question.
I don't know about this one.
I don't know.
It could be a dare. I do dare sometimes. All right. Well, let's see. What do we got here? I see people in Discord. I see people on Twitch. We've got a whole bunch of people here. The usuals,
wow.
the regulars, Dragur, President of Earth. Oh, my most preferred, my definitely most preferred president.
Mr. President?
Yes.
Or
how are you doing?
Ms. President?
Or Ms. Yep. I got to be careful there. And we have the Condis in Discord. Crazy Phil. Crazy Phil we met at the party.
Crazy Phil!
How you doing, Crazy Phil?
My stage buddy.
Now, I believe he wasn't he the...
Yeah, Crazy Phil, well, we can talk about this later, but Crazy Phil helped Richard and me out with our crippling stage fright during South by Southwest during my interview with Richard. So, thank you, Crazy Phil. I appreciate it. You are my rock!
We've got, speaking of that, I have so many community members that I'd like to thank. I'd like to thank everybody watching. You guys are all, I guess you could say, my rock. Because without you guys, I'm adrift in the ocean of not games or something.
You might fear the Reaper too.
I might fear that. Yeah, that Reaper. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Well, speaking of news,
many news.
We
so
have
much news.
A double-sided page of news this time.
So we're just going to present it like this.
Yeah, there you go.
There,
okay, we're done.
See
yeah. Okay, stay tuned next week. The printer actually printed this on two sides, and I didn't ask for it. Like, our printer was magical today. It's like I don't know how that happens, but new printers. Okay, so on to the news. All right, guys, we've got. Well, first of all, we're going to be showing, besides the news here, talking about a bunch of cool stuff, we've got Northwood scene by Travis, and he's going to be on after this little news segment to show off that scene, so stay tuned for that. Also, we've got some prizes to give away. You guys love prizes, and we have here at the top of my list, the most important part of the list, 3 segments of prizes. Now, we do a Twitter prize every time, so that one I'll mention right away, because anytime you tweet at Shroud of Avatar or hashtag LBSOTA, which stands for Lord British Shroud of the Avatar, on Twitter, and mention our channel, mention our live stream, mention something about what you've been experiencing in the game, your excitement for next week's launch, anything like that.
The butterflies in your stomach, which, yes, we all have.
Yes. Our intense excitement for everything that's happening from now till next week and beyond. So whatever you like, that will qualify you for the Twitter prize, a chance to win it. We're gonna do a roll of everybody who does this during this hour. And that Twitter prize is, since we have a kind of a pet theme going on here this week with the flash sales and a few pets on the store, we're going to give you a choice of a pet from the flash sales listings. So if you go, the weekly update is out now, guys. It is chock full of news, a lot of stuff we're mentioning here. You go to the flash sale part of the weekly update, or just go to the add-on store. You go to the store on the right side of the main website after you log in, and then the add-on, I think it says add-ons. I think we changed this recently, but add-on, I believe is what it says now, and it'll show you all of the pets that we have on the store, and you'll be able to pick one of those.
And a fun thing that dogs are going to do in this coming up release.
Something different?
The dogs are going to do something a little different.
Yeah.
They are going to look up at you lovingly as you move around. So if you place them on your lot, or if you have them following you, they're going to be like, I love you. But they don't do that when they dance, because I looked at that and it was creepy.
Okay. Well,
So get some dogs.
Well, speaking of dogs, the next prize is another choice. I love doing choices. A silver clockwork monkey or a silver clockwork dog.
Yes.
Yeah, one of those choices. Now that'll be on this live stream, and I think we may start off with that one after the news. And then unlock pet dance emotes, which is fun. Now, we work together a lot on preparing the store every release, all the items that are on there, and this is one that we took a few videos of the pets dancing as examples because it was so fun and funny. Yeah, the dog does this, and even like the squirrel does this or something too.
And this unlock pet dance emotes will also work for farm animals that you tame. So the pig goes like, it's adorable, and the sheep's like that.
All right, there we go. And we've got, what was that? There was, if you're good at capturing video and you get this emote, or if you already have the emote, take some videos of your pets dancing. It's funny. It's cute. And we may share them on social. We're going to be doing a lot of that actually this next week and beyond, where we're going to be talking with a lot of community members about what's happening and the launch and their excitement, your excitement, and we want to share all the cool news and things that you guys put out there. Okay, so we really haven't even gotten to the news yet. This is crazy. All right, so let's do a roll for prize to get that going. So we're gonna roll for the silver clockwork monkey or dog. If you want a chance to win that, type !clockwork. That's one word, clockwork. You can be in Discord or Twitch, and we'll let that roll for a little bit. What else? 73 asks the question, what does the squirrel say? You know, that's a reference to...
What does the fox say?
Yeah. Do we have foxes in the game?
Squirrels... No,
we don't.
Oh, we should.
We should.
Foxes are adorable.
Yeah, we have wolves, but they're rabid, I think.
Some of them are.
They're not.
When you tame them, they become nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we're going to let that roll. Let's see. If you guys have any questions about anything at all, like what color, you know, my beard should be, or like why I'm growing a beard, you know, important stuff.
Important stuff.
Seriously though, anything about the game, anything about next week's launch, post it in Twitch, post it on Discord. We'll try to get to it. This is not exactly a post-mortem where we're taking your questions, like every single one. It's just me and Sarah, Sarah and I, and so we'll get to what we can. And of course, when we get to Northwood with Travis. Okay. Moving on, community news. Most importantly, next week, there's so much happening around the release. We also have our traditional dance party. So if you're new to the game, we have these monthly celebrations in-game where we get together and we dance, and there's all sorts of things that happen. Usually it's hosted in a particular player-owned town. This will be on Friday. So I'm mentioning it now to get you guys really hyped about the release and the launch and everything that's happening next week, with a big celebration in game at the end of the week. So we're kind of moving our way backwards here. Friday, the R52 dance party in Ordinis Mortis. It's going to be DJ'd by our very own Dark Star, who's been DJing the last several dance parties.
DJ Dark Star.
DJ Dark Star. And important little update to these dance parties. We are moving the time to 5 p.m. So they used to be starting at 2 o'clock, which is before these live streams. Now it's going to be 5 o'clock. So what's really cool about that is we're going to have this live stream, end it at 5 o'clock sharp, cut over, and just maybe take a peek at the dance party. You know, a real quick peek, see who's there. Or at the very least, you guys will be able to just, drop from the live stream at 5 o'clock when it ends and go right into the game, or just stay in the game the entire time, watch the live stream, enjoy the dance party as it ramps up at 5. So there's that. We're going to continue, by the way, the 5 o'clock from that point. It seems like it works for everybody. Some more of you should be able to join us as opposed to the more lunchy 2 o'clock time.
Lunchy.
Also announced earlier last week was SodaCon 2018, convention by the community for the community with developers attending. This will be on October 11th through 13th on well, I was gonna say on October, whatever said that.
Yeah.
October 11th to 13th, which is, I believe is a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we're gonna be there. It's gonna be here in Austin.
It's in Austin at the Renaissance Arboretum.
Yep.
I don't think it's the same hotel as last time, is it? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I think we were at
It was a
Renaissance
Hyatt or something
Yeah.
last time. Anyway, last year was wow, I can't believe it. Like 6 months ago.
I know.
It was really fun. We had a lot of devs talking, and we had a dance party at the end. That was the most fun for me. I like that.
Yeah, it was cool. So you got plenty of time to check it out. It's in the forums. All of these announcements are either in the forums or the front page of the weekly updates every week. We try to include community events like this in the weekly update.
Mm-hmm.
Details are there. You have plenty of time to decide if you want to register and join us. Register and join us. It's going to be awesome. A lot of community members are going to be attending. It's going to be after launch, so we're going to be celebrating launch all year long and all the things that are coming up. It's going to be fun. What else? Let's see. We mentioned. Oh, by the way, and the DJ Darkstar goes through the Avatars Radio website. So the little thing about that is, if you're a new player and you want to know while I'm dancing in the game, or just in the game in general, and you want to listen to these radio shows that the community puts on, they run them every day at various points during the day. You can use the Aether amplifier device.
Yes, which will be. It usually is right near the DJ booth, so you'll be able to interact with that and select Avatars Radio, and it will play. Make sure you have the correct. Sorry, I almost sneezed. Make sure you have the correct volume slider turned up so you can hear it.
You can sneeze.
And yeah, it's like right here.
Just do like,
I'm not gonna sneeze. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, so there's devices in the game where you can listen to community-generated radio shows, and that's going to be happening at the DJ dance party, the release dance party. Okay, release. What are we talking about release when we say that? What do we mean by launch? So next week, we're going to have the launch on Tuesday, at the time that we release 52. Every month we have a build for the game. It's usually the last week of the month on a Thursday. This time's on a Tuesday. And it's been 52, almost 52 now, releases since we've been developing the game for you guys. And it's going to be coinciding with our launch. So we're going to release 52 in the morning. We're going to have announcements leading up to that on Monday, early on Tuesday. Join us on the main website, but also follow on social, Twitter and Facebook, where we do updates to keep you informed of when it comes back, when the servers are updated with the release. And then we're live, we're launching, and we have a lot of cool stuff that's going to be happening around those days. So before I get into that, actually, one thing I forgot to mention. I was so excited about talking about the dance parties that we've been doing a lot to really generate interest and excitement for this launch, and we appreciate and thank all the community who has joined us in on that. And one of those things that's beside
we're not worthy.
We have so many great community members, and they were kind enough to join us at last week's festivities around South by Southwest and the launch event. So the first thing we had happen was the launch event. And that was Wednesday night?
That was Wednesday night, yeah.
Wednesday night at the Bullock Museum, and there was a game showcase there where they had Richard's old games and computer things, and we had a great time with the community. We invited a bunch of press there. We had Shooter Jennings playing. Thank you, Shooter Jennings, for joining us at the launch event. Thank you to Travian Games for joining us at the launch event. They flew out from Europe, all the way from Germany, to have fun with us and to celebrate with the community. Thank you, all the community members. So many people to list and mention.
Thank you to the Bullock Museum for letting us use that space. That was amazing.
Hopefully we didn't spill too much beer. I don't think so.
I did a little.
So that was fun, and thank you, everybody. We have photos, and there was some videos from the community that attended.
Ooh.
That is in the weekly update. So if you want to know what happened there, check out the weekly update. Also related to that event, we have the South by Southwest photos that we posted in the previous weekly update. And just another shout out to everybody who attended, helped us out. We had Travian Games there as well. We had Airy Fund. We had the Merits guys. And thank you to Alienware and to Razer for helping us actually make that happen and provided the peripherals and the hardware for those computers that we showed the game off of.
Some amazing computers that we were playing the game off of.
Yeah, it was really, we had 4 computers, we had people on them all the time, and we had a lot of people come to our booth for the first time and say, I've played Ultima games before, and I love Richard's work, and oh, this looks really cool and interesting. And then they sit there for some of them over an hour.
And we had some people come back like the next day.
Yeah, multiple days.
Be like, oh, I was playing a little bit at home, and I just want to come and like continue playing while I'm here at the convention.
Yeah, and we gave away copies of the game, keys, and that was really a lot of fun, a lot of excitement there. Which, by the way, we're still giving away keys to the game and bundles as well in our Merits app giveaway. So if you go to the main website and on the right panel at the bottom, there's a Merits logo. You can click there to learn more. And also the weekly update has some information as well. You get the Merits app on your phone and you do walking, running, exercises and things. You get points for that. And if you get enough points, you can get an entry per day for the rest of this month. You get a chance to win several bundles that we're giving away. Bundles, like not just the game, but like some of them have like a house and a lot. Yeah, oh yeah. So it's a lot of cool stuff to get you started on your journey in New Britannia. Also, one other mention that related to that, because this game is crowdfunded, we also had on display at South by Southwest I don't know if many of you noticed this, but again, check the weekly update and look at at the bottom of the launch event, there's a link that clicks through to the last weekly update for the photos of South by Southwest. And we had a couple photos in there of the display case with all the physical good items.
We had the box cover was in there. We had what were all the items?
We had the map, the cloth map.
Yeah, we had some little tchotchkes that are gonna go in there, like coins and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of little. There was at least like almost a dozen items I think in there, but we got a good photo of it, and we posted that I think on Facebook as well. That's usually where we post additional photos. So check those 2 sites if you want to see what did we show at South by Southwest. But it was a lot of fun. I hope I thanked everybody, and there was some talks at Richard and Star, I think with Gordon and you had a talk at South by Southwest. Yeah, I have not seen the recording for that, but I'm hoping you recorded it.
I think we recorded it. You're gonna have to ask. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
All right.
But I interviewed Richard on the Discovery stage at South by Southwest.
It took me a while to discover where that was.
Yeah, me too. It was kind of in the back, but I think that was the whole fun of like discovering the Discovery stage. We talked about the game, and we talked about the process of making the game, and we took some questions from the audience. It was really great. It was my first professional South by Southwest experience, so I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun. It went really well for us. So more of that. We're gonna try to do more at other events after the launch.
Other conventions, a whole bunch other of stuff like that.
Yep. All right. So moving on. I think I said thanks to everybody on that. Next week, back to next week. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick sneak peek preview of just like what's happening. There's just so much happening here. Usually we don't babble this long. Actually, that's about right. We're on track, I think. Where's that prize? By the way, everybody, we've got that prize that we're giving away, and it is the Silver Clockwork Monkey or Dog of your choice. Remember to type exclamation. Choose monkey.
Choose dog.
Exclamation. What did I say? Clockwork.
Yes.
Now you don't have to do it again. If you already did it, you're cool. Relax, sit back, have a soda, watch us. Talk about news all day long. This is our new news show. We should call it the Community News Livestream or NB. I can't copy MBNN, but something related to that.
New Britannia Livestream.
Yes.
NBLS.
Okay, we've got a quick rundown of what's happening next week, tentatively on some of this. Monday, we have possibly that ambassador program forums going live. The ambassador program, we are looking for those who speak French, German, Italian, Portuguese, I believe, is another one. A handful of languages to help. Didn't I say
I don't
German?
remember.
German. Definitely German.
German's our biggest one.
Yes. And we need leaders in the community to help to respond and answer questions for those communities when we have these separate forms live. We're going to have just a couple of forms in our main forms. It's not going to be an entire like website for German, entire website for French. It's going to still be all in one area, and it's just going to break down, if you don't know English and you want to participate in the community and you want to find other, people in your country, you can go to those forums.
Sanio said that he was trying to get our attention for something.
Do we have?
Come back, Keith.
Oh.
AKA Sanio.
Do we have additional news?
He threw us a look, but it wasn't obvious enough.
How did they know?
No, I see it. I see it from Sanio on Twitch.
Oh, we got a lot of kisses suddenly. That's nice.
Okay. What? I don't get it.
Okay, too many.
What's happening here?
Why is everybody kissing us?
Keith, what's happening?
Nothing. I have no reason. I was just in between tasks. Just trying to catch attention.
Look at this.
Matthew said I should.
What are we getting a lot of kisses?
What's happening here? Everybody loves us,
I guess. Are these real?
Yeah, this is not on Discord. This is a Twitch
on
thing.
Twitch?
Yeah, it's all real people, I think.
What does that mean? Does that give me points?
I don't think
my
so.
high score?
Doesn't count to the prize.
Guest star?
I'll be right back.
I'm pretty sure that, it's rotating quite fast. Okay, meanwhile, while Sarah takes care of that, we're just talking about news and stuff.
I'm the new Sarah.
Yeah, we've got, that could be spammers. Okay, moving on. We have, next week, we also have the Travian, who is going to help us with a new website. And it's going to start out slow. There's going to be, a little bit for, the European crowd and then our own website eventually. Yep, so there's going to be multiple transitions there. And then we're also going to have a couple of, I was talking about the ambassador program. So if, people who speak German and French want to help lead the community, we're going to have more on that Monday with the forums for those sections hopefully opening up.
I can't help out with that. I don't speak other languages.
That's fine.
A couple words here and there. But
English is good. And then we're going to have the release instructions. So for you guys who want to know, what's happening with the release and launch on Tuesday, we have those regular release instructions. And we're going to have those out on Monday, a day in advance.
Yep,
and
I just did a first pass on those.
Yep. And then Tuesday, a lot of stuff launched happening. We have a secret trailer we're hopefully going to release. Another cool video. We've got the quarterly update that's going to go out so you guys know what's happening in Q2 of this year. And then later in the week, we're going to announce the postmortem for the release. We're going to announce the community live stream, which is like this one for next week, and a bunch of other cool stuff. So that's our news for next week. Now, to the release, before we get in and bring in Travis on Northwood, which he's going to show off in just a few minutes here, I got to go real fast down this list. We've got, see that? Yeah. We'll take care of that. Okay. Do you need water? Do you need coffee?
All this text is making me cough.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So we're gonna have. By the way, anybody who's in chat right now, our main chat is on Discord, so we recommend that you follow us there. If anything gets wonky on Twitch, which sometimes it does. Okay. We've got with R52, release 52 next week. We have the need to. It's last minute, but we have the need for everybody to jump on the R52 QA server right now, which is available. There's forums available for your feedback and your bug reporting on that release. We want to make release 52 as best as possible. So your help on identifying issues and concerns is greatly appreciated on that. Plus, for doing so, there's some extra cool little bonuses, little items that you get a chance to get as well and to win. And just go to the forums or the weekly update, and there's details on that program, the testing incentives program.
Sorry.
Then we have, let's see, we go live on Tuesday. We also have, oh my God, there's so much content, guys. Seriously, we see this every week. Star is always excited about all of the content every month, and I have to express for everybody here all the stuff that we're producing. We've got companions, we've got major boost to in performance.
Bring back the woman or we leave.
How are we doing on ridding ourselves of the foulness? Is it progress
Our
being made?
very own the Attenwood is deleting and banning all of those people. So if you want to stay on the street, if you want to stay on Twitch, behave.
Yes.
And
Or the
that's
band sticks
what
or
the
swing.
woman is saying to you.
It's not me. I'm not pulling the band hammer today.
But they also liked Keith.
Something I did triggered all that.
So was it
Just
just
mention my name.
Was it just excitement?
No. I think we got it.
We got it. Okay. All right. It's
Bring back the woman.
It's stuff that's like that.
I obey the woman. I do a promise.
Welcome back. Thank you guys.
Oh shit. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, thank you, Sarah. It's only funny, I laugh at these things. It's like, all this funny stuff in the community like that. All right. What else? Where was I? New scenes?
We were talking about new things.
New scenes.
I want to mention
You're working
that
on new scenes.
in Lost Vale.
Yeah.
We put it out already, but there's a quest in there now. And the quest will also unlock a gimmick that will allow you to tackle the 3, I'll call them side rooms in hard mode.
Oh.
So if you want something a little harder, then that will become available to you. You have to go through the quest, and you'll learn how to do that through the quest.
There you go, guys. We have Blood River Forest, South Boundless Forest, Northwood, Quell Shardfall. I may slip a secret in here at some point, but we'll try not to. You just hit me if I'm about to say something. Let's see what else. Ooh, can I say that one? I think so. It's in the list. It's in the list. Okay, well.
Who made the list? I don't know.
Star made the list.
Well, then maybe that's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, heraldry and a bunch of other cool stuff. Like I said, performance, UI, polish, everything that you guys have been trying to tell us, hey, this needs a little tweak, this needs a little improvement, we're working on it, and we're going to continue working on it from release to release to release to release. All right. And more dragons. I almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
Flipping the page, more dragons. How are we doing, Sarah? Speaking
We're
of...
fine. Everything's
fine. Yay.
Is this because Star's not here?
That must be it. That must be
Okay.
it. No. I just laugh. I was telling everybody how when stuff like this happens, it doesn't hurt me. It makes me laugh.
We do just make fun of trolls. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, and they deserve it.
So that's it.
Okay, what else? I was just talking about dragons and a bunch of other cool stuff that we got in this release. If I missed anything, just check the weekly updates. And again, Monday, the release instructions, which has all the juicy details of what's happening on Tuesday for that update. I think I'm done with news. We've been talking for almost a half hour.
Did we talk
for news.
about
What else
our
do we have?
52 highlights?
I just got done. Yeah, we talked about
Did you
all
mention
of the...
all that.
the names in the Domesday book?
No, I didn't. You want to cover that?
I just know I added it to plain instructions, so I guess it's...
Domesday book updates. New names.
Yeah, and the names on the tombstones and Brittany Green?
Yes, and the name in the credits. So
And the first
if
page.
you are a certain pledge level, not bundles, pledge, as in before, I think the last one was like January 4th, 2016. Don't quote me on that. But if you are at a certain level, you should see under your special rewards tab on our website, you should see at the top a name entry for rewards. You can click on that and you can enter your name that you want on either the tombstone, which will be in Brittany Graveyard, or the Domesday book, or in our credits, which will be on our website. So you can put any name. You can put your own name. You can put maybe your deceased family member's name on the tombstone if you want. Pet's name, whatever.
Pretty sure they can be 3 separate names too. You don't
Yes.
have to have the same name in each of
Yeah.
the 3 places.
And you can use your real name in the credits, or you can use your fake name or anything like that. So, yeah, make sure you check to see if you have that. If you don't, then I'm sorry. This does not apply to you.
And we appreciate in advance your patience if we happen to miss someone or misspell a name or any such thing.
No, that won't happen.
That won't happen.
Nope, because it's all generated by the database. So it will show up in the game as you typed it and submitted it.
So if it's misspelled,
So if it's misspelled, that's your fault.
misspelled.
But don't worry, because
time
we
to
can
show
still
up in the
edit.
game, it won't necessarily
yes,
be immediate. It might have
if you want to change it for whatever reason, you can get a name entry form unlock voucher, and we will do some account work to unlock it, and you can change it. But it will take a whole release cycle for that to kick in the game.
All right, there we go. Any other news, guys? Otherwise, we need to bring in Travis with Northwood.
I'll go get Travis for you.
All right,
Go get Travis. Bring back the Travis, or we leave. So
What else?
yes,
There's so many cool things. Any
we
questions?
have so many cool things.
Yeah.
I saw a question go by asking what time officially we're going to launch on March 27th.
That's a good question.
Now, typically we do. We go live at 10:30 a.m. CST, and the plan is to keep on that schedule. So that's the plan. You'll see new stuff on the store at that time. You'll be able to patch at that time. Don't just hang out in the wings, Travis.
Come on over, Travis.
Come on
They already
over.
saw you peek
Travis,
through
you
the
should
door.
just do it from over there.
Yeah, there you go. So what are we showing today, Travis?
My arm.
Ooh, oh.
I will get up and move.
All right, let's give that prize
Call me
away.
back if you need me.
While you get settled, Travis. Thank you,
Oh,
Sarah.
thank you. I think she broke my foot.
Oh, really? Oh, you did? Yeah. What's it? You okay? All right. So we've got we were giving away. We did a whole bunch of news and other cool stuff. And thank you for your patience while we went through that. Silver, Clockwork Monkey, or Dog of your choice, one or the other. Congrats to Nightwolf for winning that. So Nightwolf, message me, Barrick, if you're on Discord. I think you were on. Yeah, I think you were on Discord. If you're on Twitch, though, message Charlie Avatar with your character name and what you won. Which one is your choice, so that we can give that to you. Okay, I thought there was a question, but it was not a question.
When's the dance party?
Oh,
start?
that is a question. Okay, so the dance party, we talked about that in the beginning of this. The dance party is next week, on Friday, at 5 o'clock Central Time. Normally it was at 2 o'clock. And we're going to run it for 3 hours, 5 to 8 o'clock Central Time. It'll be right after next week's community live stream, which is what we're doing right now. As a reminder, my name is Barrick. I'm the community manager here, in case anybody's just tuning in. And now I have Travis with me. We went through a whole bunch of news and other cool stuff. We gave away a prize. We're going to give away a prize, another one, before you get rolling, on showing Northwood. And let's do that prize right away, which is the... Actually, you know what? We only have one other prize. And then we have the Twitter prize. So if you tweet us, you get a chance to win the choice of a pet from the flash sales listing. So don't forget that, guys. A bunch of stuff. I don't remember. It's like 12 different pets of varying sizes and things. You can just go to the website and you'll see that list. It's in the weekly update too. So let's wait on the unlock pet dance emote. I love that one. I love the dancing pets.
That's
so
the best one.
Yeah, we're gonna save that to the end of this live stream. So hang in there while Travis works the mouse magic as I think I have it up already here. Okay, we're gonna move over to Unity, guys. Prepare yourselves. Here we go. There it is. And we've got Unity up there, and I'm gonna move our chat up to this other window so we can monitor. And come on, Unity. Stop clicking. There it is. Okay, I'm just using the computer. There you go, sir. Okay, we are currently, guys, in Unity here. Oh, almost forgot. Oh, we were gonna wait for the prize. That's right. Okay, you go, Travis. Your turn.
Okay. You can talk. We wait.
I ran out of things to talk. I want the community to ask questions. If you guys have questions for myself, Travis, any general things on what we covered in the first segment of this community live stream, what you guys are looking forward to, anything at all, post it in chat and we'll try to get to it.
Keith.
They want Keith. They miss Keith. They had a lot of fun with Keith a minute ago here. Oh, and they're going to start that again. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's see. I am checking out Discord here, And yep, dance party. Wow, Redfish says dance parties happening every day. That I like that. And Crazy Phil asks, has anyone tried the mead yet? Yes, Crazy Phil. Crazy Phil brought us
Oh,
to
that's from
mead.
Crazy Phil?
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
We like drank that like right away.
Yeah,
it was
it
like the
didn't last
first day.
long.
Yeah.
I think actually the wildflower one went really quick, and the spicy one might still be there.
Yeah, I just remember like a couple hours later, one was completely gone.
I had a
Crazy.
glass of that. See what did. It was very good. Thank you, Chris.
All right, so it looks like we have a lovely day in the game here in Northwood. Very nice scene. There's a chessboard in the grass. Is that right? Yep. And now it's suddenly raining.
No, maybe not. So I don't know who else familiar with it, but Richard has had a few houses that he's called Britannia Manor, Lord British,
In real life.
in real life. And they are super cool for people who've had the chance to get out to his property. There's the one called Castleton,
Ah,
where he
yeah.
has a little miniature village. He's had some great parties there and just cool events. I think they have Pablo out there at least once.
And this is all in Austin, here, right?
It's all in Austin, down by the river, by the 360 bridge. So to kind of make equivalents of a lot of those places so people can kind of relive memories there, or just like go hang out, see what it's like, even if you don't remember it. He did have an observatory in one of the houses, the one I was familiar with, and he had a little pool. Like, this is all not to scale, so just kind of around and
Maximize
oh, is it not?
the main.
He had a lot of crossbows on his walls. I mean, he had a pretty crazy house with secret passages and monster gargoyle
Like
heads.
real secret passages.
Oh yeah,
in
and
it?
then panels would open
Nice.
and he'd go down to his
A dungeon.
dungeon.
Is there
Yeah.
Seriously, is it a dungeon?
There's a dungeon.
Yeah.
He has like a mastodon head and some human remains, and insisted I added traps to his house. And he had a big chessboard, so we incorporated it all, not in the exact same scale or layout, but a lot of stuff people might remember from that are present here. Where in here?
We adjusted the mic a little bit there, Prada. Thank you for mentioning that.
He had a really cool kind of Shakespearean style, what they call them the Globe Theaters, on his property. I tried to Frankenstein something together out of pieces, but it was just going to run slow. So we had this constructed in Pax Lair a while ago. So this is the theater.
Pax Lair, the player owned town.
It was an early version.
Oh, okay.
You have an email? Oh yeah. I have a voice too. Very nice. Happens if you double up. Perform.
So we have any new players, or new community members that are watching this. One of the cool things about our game is we do a lot for the community on supporting their own events, and one of those things is putting on plays and acting and dancing and just all those fun little things. There's a lot of combat and PvP and all those things too for you guys to enjoy. But since we have player-owned towns, a lot of things go together for that.
I probably spend 80% of my time just playing music.
Yeah, or musical instruments. Yeah.
So he had a little fort that was like in opposition to a little pirate ship down his property, where people could role play a little fight. So this was kind of representing that. And it didn't have a name for the ship or the fort, so there was just fort and pirate ship. So if people want to name it, then we'll take suggestions. Northwood was an NPC town that people had a lot of housing in, and I liked it. I kind of liked the feel, so I didn't make a drastic change to this one. I liked kind of the sleepy forest feel. I'll run over to the insurance.
Let us know, guys, if the music of the game is too loud. I think it's okay.
I just kind of switched out, added more rock, used all the terrain materials, made little changes here and there.
We have in the weekly update, which is available now. You can go on the front page of the website. It'll be emailed out to everybody after this live stream. Some screenshots you took, Travis, of Northwood.
Yeah, we make those little post to Developer Plus for progress, and then after a little while, start punches them up to the announcements. You'll see, or this will be live when the release is live, and you can go run around it now. It's live on QA for people who have access to QA. I know a few people have houses kind of ran in and saw what their lot looks like now. Nobody was outraged. It seemed like people were pretty happy. Yeah, I just kind of gave it a little, not plastic surgery, but some makeup.
No, it's great. I love the makeup.
We'll go into the town.
We got a couple of questions on, is this scene available? So you're making changes and making it, you're beautifying it basically. So the scene is in the game now, but what they're seeing here.
Yeah, it'll be in its old state on live. If you have access to QA, we've made a few changes and bug fixes, but cosmetically, like art-wise, it's pretty much what it's going to be on QA right now. Or you can wait till release and this all change. So I kind of swapped out all the old NPC buildings. We have those nested prefabs and kind of made it feel. At first, I was trying to make like a real medieval village that was like really poor and filthy and like a trough for everybody's night chamber pots. And I thought maybe everybody doesn't want to live next to that, so I just kind of went for a lived-in medieval village. There's a big bank, so this is the new bank. It's a little smaller. I won't run in all the buildings. And the decorations merchant was inside the bank, and I thought, you know, Northwood has a couple, I think, unique decoration recipes. They might exist in one other place for the region. So decoration guy got his own new shop. Is he in? Yeah, there he is. I think Castleton had some stockades outside the tavern. There's a new tavern here in town.
Nice.
Oh, and these are the new rugs.
Ooh.
I don't know if people have seen those, but
They have now.
Reed made some great animal skin rugs, so that's one of the new ones. There's bears, there's boars, there's cows, there's all kind of cool stuff. I like the cow one. I'm gonna put the cow one in mine. This is the new magic shop. That's their little signage. Little reclining skeleton. A little more magic shoppy. I don't know. Oh, there's an outdoor chapel out at Castleton, and so this place already had a shrine. It was a shrine of sacrifice, and I know people got married there. So Keith and I joked that the shrine of sacrifice is now the marriage spot, but it's just a little outdoor garden thing. If you've seen the pictures on the website, I did a lot of work on the river since a lot of the lots are kind of concentrated around the river. So these houses you guys see, don't worry if you have a house in Northwood and you see these are what we see in game. The editor just kind of puts a row house on a row lot so we know, okay, here's housing. We get a rough approximation of what it looks like with the houses in there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Your houses will be there. Run a little faster.
This is a place I would live.
Yeah, you move in here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, right now I actually have a house in the a couple of places actually. One in the hometown area, where hometown is a scene, everybody, that most of you know, is where we list or display all the houses available that you can get. And I have a couple in there actually, a nice quaint little library. And here would be a nice place for like a little forested hillside cabin.
Yeah. This scene seems to be like people like to live a little more remote, maybe have their own place out in the woods. But I didn't try to add a lot of new structures or anything. Here, we'll run fast.
Oh, I didn't know you did that. I slew around everywhere.
You can, but then not really indicative of the player camera
Yeah.
what they see. You can do either. A lot of new flowers and plants. I did add a little apple orchard. If you're familiar with the scene, kind of the big tree silhouettes haven't changed a whole lot. Little apple orchard here.
Oh, that's
I don't know
nice.
how dark that is. They told me they can't harvest these apples.
Are you supposed to be able to?
You can steal these. You should be able to. Ooh, I'm not getting caught for cheating or for stealing. Well, free apples. Free apples until we fix that. Break the apple economy on QA. Follow the river. Oh, there's a little tavern. I know a couple players have their house and they've been following this with their vendors.
I'm gonna give away that. I'm gonna start the process of giving away that unlock pet dance. I think so. Everybody who is watching, we're going to roll for the next and last prize of the day, besides the Twitter prize, and then we'll announce the winner at the end of the live stream. And Travis will help me to not forget to do that, because I tend to do that. The prize is an unlock pet dance emotes. Unlock the emotes for the pets, basically. Command.
My favorite thing in the game in the last several releases.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
The
Yeah.
rabbit and the squirrel,
They're the best.
in my opinion. They're the cutest. Some of them are pretty good.
Rabbit's pretty good, yeah. So if you want to win that, type exclamation dances or dancing or anything with DANC will work. We'll go with that.
Or D period, A period, and
No,
period.
yeah, don't give him ideas.
That's
That won't work.
That's a good song.
Oh, is that a song? I didn't know that. Oh. Dances. Yeah, there you go, guys. Okay, we'll roll for that. There was a couple of questions. Grimace, any update on planting seeds in public gardens? I don't know if you know anything about that.
That is not my realm. I've heard it being talked about. Whether it's in for this release, I'm not the person to ask. We can find out. I don't know if we can find out in the course of this live stream, but we'll find out.
Derek asks, are the deco items, Travis, showing available to players in R52?
The rugs are.
Okay.
As far as I know. I'm not sure what else in there they don't have access to. I know people get sad sometimes. They don't have access to like stuff that we'll world build with, but we try to do a really good job of making Jiras for stuff that they don't have. Like, I know people wanted these wagon wheels from Crooked Shank, so that's a Jira. I know people want little like stone. You guys want these little stone pavers we've been doing sometimes. There's a Jira for that. Should be a Jira for that. I need to double check that. But that's how we got like the hourglass and a lot of the other stuff people just didn't have. I don't see anything else in here they don't have. I know they got that picture. They got.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love the rug. That's neat.
That's how we got clocks. Touchmade got those awesome clocks. I'd like some hanging herbs for like houses.
Yeah, we have the hanging plants now. The ivy and other
I
plants.
say
yeah.
herbs, not herbs. Yeah, that's how we got the hanging potted plants. Is people we were always just sticking a pot on a chain and putting a rope plant in it, and people really wanted hanging plants, so we Jira that, and we did a great job making them. But this is kind of the gist of Northwood.
Yeah, it's
Just kind of
beautiful.
swapped in some of the new toys we have.
Where do the boats go? Like
The boats?
Yeah. Do they go to another scene or something? If you click on
Oh
it?
yeah, let's go to another scene. So this is up in the Blood Bay area. I think one of them, we're probably in the neighborhood of Rift's End and or Blood Bay. What are our choices here? Oh, this one just goes to Forest Siege because we're under siege to get out.
Is that dangerous?
So I'm not 100% sure, but I know Rift's End's in the neighborhood, and definitely one goes to Blood Bay if you're playing on live. As far as I know.
That's one of the things I love about the game is I love personally just exploring, and I always see new stuff that I've never seen before. There's just so many scenes and things in the game, and the neat thing about the way we've set it up is we've got those boats and other areas where you can teleport to other scenes, and there are like scenes within scenes and shortcuts to around to different scenes depending on what your objectives are. And
Blade's just hanging outside this guy's window.
Gee, it's a little bit of a creeper. What are you
She won't
doing,
make eye
lady?
contact. Yeah. What's your deal,
Jeez.
lady? She's a monk.
Oh.
Meditating.
Meditating in front of it, yeah. All right, well, anything else we want to show?
I'm sure there's something I missed, but I'll remember as soon as I go back to it.
All right, well, we've got the next live stream will be Friday next week, and that's going to be where we're at launch, and we're talking about what awesome stuff that you found in the game, and what your thoughts are, and responding to a few questions on that live stream. And then the week after that, guys, on April 5th is going to be, I actually pre-announced our postmortem date, but that's going to be the date, guys. April 5th is our Release 52 postmortem live stream, and that's a Thursday. So almost 2 weeks from now for that live stream, and that's where you'll be able to ask a bunch of your questions on the release. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be another fun 4 hours of questions and answers and prizes. We only gave away a couple of prizes here. We're gonna give away a whole bunch of those live streams. In fact, speaking of which, let's roll for that prize. I'm gonna give it 30 more seconds, guys. If you haven't typed exclamation dances, if you already have, you're good. But type exclamation dances if you want a chance to win that unlocked Pet Dance emotes package.
Oh, somebody wants to see the crafting pavilion. I didn't change the crafting pavilion. I moved it maybe 3 meters. That's one of those, when we go to move stuff, we know people buy their houses sometimes because it's this proximity to kind of NPC services. I know everybody has crafting places in their own houses, but we try not to move that stuff too far or change it too far because some people get upset, like, I bought this house to be right next to all the crafting stations. And
now it's 3 inches farther.
yeah, so the crafting station is kind of nestled in the town and not much has changed. It's right there.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. Right in there.
The building itself. There's ponds and dogs and sheep and ferns. Those are new. And this kind of, where all this, what do you call that? The drainage goes.
Good Becoming has a, I guess it's a question. We mention these because these are items we can give away, but there are thousands of items in the game that you can craft and you can get yourself. So just because we don't mention those doesn't mean they don't exist. So play the game and find out. There's a bunch of stuff that you'll find in there. You'll be shocked, I'm sure. Okay, well, I think, unless you wanted to show off anything else or
I think I'm gonna run.
do a little sunning here maybe along the river.
Want to end there?
Sure. That's what I would do.
I think WoW okay character. He's more of a fisherman than a.
That's the name of your character?
Going
Nice.
I don't know who.
Oh,
it
it says
is. It's
somebody,
just
yeah,
this
okay.
room's, the conference room's character. Does he even have a fish? Oh, he does.
Okay, we got a winner on the Unlock Pet Dances emotes package. Congrats to Grinzitone, something like that. GRYNDZTONE for winning that. Please message Varric if you're on Discord, or Shroud the Avatar if you're on Twitch, with your character name and what you won, so that we can award it to you. Really appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. This has been another great chat with everybody, and appreciate really all of you hanging out with us, because doing this with nobody watching is just no fun. What's that?
No, we do it anyways.
We do it anyways. Yeah.
Sometimes we just come in here and role play like people are watching.
Yeah.
Hours on end. So it's nice when they show up.
Yeah, it is nice when join us anytime we do this. We'll have the next one next Friday after launch. Launch is Tuesday. We've got like I mentioned in the beginning of the live stream, a bunch of news. Just check it out on the weekly update, the daily posts we make on social. Follow us on Facebook.com/ShroudTheAvatar, Twitter.com/ShroudOfAvatar for all those latest updates. And I didn't mention this, guys, very exciting, but if you didn't see the videos, it's in the weekly update too, but it's on our YouTube page, youtube.com/Portalarium, which may be changing the name shortly at some point. We're going to be trying to update all of the social channels. Cool. But we've got 2 new videos out there for you guys, a co-op gameplay one and another one here that kind of gives you a more story perspective of the game. And we think they're awesome. Travian worked hard on these with us, and so check them out and let us know what you think. And we have, I think, another one of a different type happening next week. So sneak peek on that, and stay tuned for all that awesome news. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you.